In the vast empty silence of the desert, where the horizon stretches for miles and the heat bends the air like waves, there exists a machine built not just to survive, but to dominate. A machine engineered for explorers who refuse to turn back when the terrain becomes brutal, when the temperature rises beyond logic, when the dunes erase all traces of civilization. This is the 2026 Scania 6x6 Desert Cruiser, an off-grid monster forged for the most demanding landscapes on Earth. A vehicle that treats the desert not as an obstacle, but as its home. When you first lay eyes on it, the sheer presence hits you like a shockwave, towering high with a stance so wide and so aggressive that it feels like the ground shifts under its weight. The front profile alone could intimidate mountains, a slab of reinforced armor plating, desert-armored composite panels, thermal-resistant body coating, adaptive heat layer paint, and a grille that looks like it's inhaling the desert itself. Massive heat-shielded LED projectors sit at the edge of an angular, militaristic face, designed not for style, but for survival when sandstorms turn day into darkness. The lower section is built around a monolithic steel bumper, integrated with twin 20,000 lb Scania recovery winches, sand anchor hooks, emergency extraction points, and air-channeled cooling ports. The bumper isn't a part, it's a weapon. Behind that, a triple-layer, heat-treated skid plate guards the underbody like armor on a tank. Every inch of this machine screams purpose. No chrome, no luxury badge nonsense, just pure function, engineered with the confidence of a brand that has dominated heavy expedition trucks for decades. But the real monster begins where the wheels meet the terrain. 6 massive 44-inch desert traction tires with beadlock rims, pressure-regulated air channels, and Scania's intelligent sand flow system allow the Desert Cruiser to glide over soft dunes at angles that would bury normal vehicles instantly. Each wheel sits on an independent, heavy-travel Terrain Master hydraulic suspension system with an unbelievable 20 inches of movement. Every push, every compression, every rebound, designed to keep the vehicle level, even when the sand moves beneath it like water. And then, the heart. Under the massive desert bonnet lies Scania's next-generation turbo-torque Desert 512 hybrid diesel system, a monster that delivers relentless torque, even in suffocating heat. This engine doesn't gasp for air, it doesn't overheat, it doesn't surrender. It runs with a calm, angry confidence. With its desert adaptive cooling system, triple-stage particle filtration, heat-resistant fuel delivery module, and torque vectoring programmed specifically for dunes, this thing doesn't climb hills, it crushes them. The 6x6 drivetrain is a masterpiece of traction science. All 6 wheels receive independent torque calculations every fraction of a second. If one wheel sinks, if one loses grip, if one hits shifting sand, the system instantly compensates. There is no lag, no hesitation. The Desert Cruiser feels alive, reading the terrain, predicting slip, adjusting power, and launching itself forward like a living creature built for survival. But the desert isn't just about power. It's about endurance. Heat destroys electronics. Sand kills mechanics. Vibrations break everything. That's why Scania built the Desert Cruiser like an expedition-grade spacecraft. Every wire is heat-sleeved, every seal is dust-proof. Every surface exposed to the sun is coated in thermal-resistant material. This isn't a camper. This is a mobile fortress. Climb into the cockpit, and the world changes. The interior doesn't feel like a truck cabin. It feels like the command deck of an off-road exploration ship. A panoramic desert HUD covers the full width of the dashboard, displaying dune elevation, sand density, safe angles of approach, wind patterns, thermal maps, and real-time sand depth readings from the scanning radar system mounted above the cabin. The steering wheel is wrapped in heat-resistant leather, ventilated to stay cool even during long dune climbs. Beside it, a flight-style control console sits with toggles for air pressure adjustment, traction modes, cool-down override, power distribution, and terrain mapping. The cabin is fully climate-sealed, dual-layer insulated door skins, heat-reflective window tint, desert-grade AC with independent seat cooling. You sit inside like a king in a climate-controlled bunker while outside the world melts in the sun. But the magic truly begins in the rear, the living module. Step inside the Desert Cruiser's cabin and the brutal outer world disappears completely. The interior is a silent, cool oasis. Sand-colored LED strips illuminate the ceiling with a warm, calm glow. The floor is shock-mounted to absorb rough dune impacts. Everything inside is soft touch, noise-damped, and temperature-balanced. Scania built this interior for months of survival, not weekends. The lounge features an L-shaped sofa wrapped in desert-proof microfiber leather, a smart dining module that folds into the wall, and a panoramic side window with electrochromic tinting that adjusts automatically when the sun hits too hard. A compact but fully functional kitchen sits across from it: induction stove, water purification, desert-grade fridge, UV sterilizing cabinet, and modular storage that locks into place when the vehicle moves violently. Toward the back is the sleeping area, and this part is pure luxury. What? A queen-size shock-insulated bed, noise reduction padding, dual climate vents, desert airflow management. Above you, a skylight that reveals the night sky so clearly it feels unreal. In the desert, with zero city lights, this becomes a window to the universe. Then we have the bathroom, something most desert trucks wouldn't dare include. Scania built a full wet bath with stainless steel fixtures, heat-tolerant pipes, water recycling system, high-pressure desert shower, and ventilation optimized to handle extreme temperatures. You can literally shower in the middle of nowhere. Powering all this is a solar array on the roof, but not normal solar panels. These are heat-reflective, temperature-resistant Expedition solar tiles feeding a lithium titanate battery bank engineered to last decades. Combine that with the hybrid system and you get off-grid independence for weeks. Safety? This machine is practically a rolling bunker. Desert emergency beacon, full satellite communication, ground-penetrating radar, thermal night sensors, multi-angle dune cameras, roll cage reinforcement, triple-stage airbag deployment. Even the water tanks are impact-shielded. When this truck moves across open dunes, it looks like a war machine and a luxury home fused into one unstoppable creature. The suspension dances over rough terrain. The tires glide across soft sand. The engine hums with deep, confident strength. And as the sun sets, its silhouette stretches across the golden landscape like a moving monument to human engineering. The 2026 Scania 6x6 Desert Cruiser isn't just about travel. It's about freedom. It's about going where roads don't exist. It's about surviving where other machines fail. It's about carrying comfort into the harshest corners of the planet. This is not an RV. This is a dream built with steel, power, technology, and a level of engineering that borders on insane. If you love machines like this massive Overlanders, 6x6 monsters, extreme expedition rigs, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next automotive adventure.